Hello there guys, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm using my new DJI Pocket 3. I've had it for about a month and I've virtually not used it at all because I just haven't had a chance with Amber being poorly and what have you. We've not really been anywhere apart from shops and things like that. So we've just called up here to grab some petrol really, and I grabbed a cheeseburger from Mackey's, just a little one. It was nice. This area is called Broughton. It's near Chester in the UK, and it's just a shopping park really, so nothing particularly too interesting or fascinating about the area. Across the way there is the Broughton Aerospace Factory, Airbus now. They built Lancaster bombers during the Second World War there, so there's a bit of history behind that place. And this land was developed probably 20 years ago now to become a shopping park. I'm just by Tesco's, and I'm just going to go for a little walk with my DJI Pocket 3. See how it comes out. All I'm doing really, just wanted to test how this handles low light really, because as you know, I'm always out in the dark, generally after work usually, and winter especially, it's dark by 4 o'clock, and it's a bit more peaceful at night. You know, you've got the quietness of it all. But I just wanted to see how the DJI Pocket 3 handled the low light. I mean, it is reasonably lit here. We have got LEDs and signs and shop fronts and what have you. So it's going to be better than walking around a spooky old graveyard in the middle of North Wales or whatever. But I'm sure we've got some of those to come. This is Tesco's. It's like one of the big stores in the UK. This time of night, they kick all the customers out now. It used to be a 24-hour store, this place, but during COVID, I think it was, they shut the stores, and then when they reopened, they were all midnight closes. But it gives the people opportunity to restock, which is what these guys are doing now. Because they've got to have some time, haven't they? That's the Cineworld cinema complex over there. Nando's, Chiquitos, Frankie and Benny's, usual stuff that you find on most retail sites, you know, just grub. There's a McDonald's across the way over there. You have to bear with me, I don't know how to zoom on this yet. That's how little I've used it, you know. I don't know where the zoom is. I can move the gimbal up and down. This is where you'd normally walk into the Tesco store. How's the light looking? It's looking a lot brighter on the screen than it is on my eyes, I must admit. So I think that the Pocket 3 is definitely an improvement on the Pocket 2. Yeah, I suppose this time of night is the opportunity for people to restock, etc. I suppose when it was 24/7 it was a bit more difficult because you had customers in during the restocking times and getting in the way and what have you. Though I used to come around about this time of night because there was no one there, it was nice and quiet. So I'm sure most of us didn't really make too much of an impact on the restocking. This is Primark. As you can see, they're all geared up for Christmas now. It's November the 20th today. Primark's like a cheap store in the UK where you can buy clothing. They have a few other bits like teddy bears and what have you, but it's mainly a clothing outfit place. Like the top is £4. What's that, about $5, $6? The shoes are 20. There's a bag there for 10. It's fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things, Primark. It smells of clothing too. There's people restocking in there at the moment as well. Plane somewhere in the sky. Wonder if you can see it. I think it's a bit too misty. You can hear it. Some Grinch stuff for Christmas. Yeah, it's really close, that plane, but can't see any lights or anything. Not even a tail light, so cloud cover must be quite thick. It is trying to rain, to be fair. Quite a lot of the shops here are closed. You've got River Island, you've got New Look, you've got Next. All of these are closed. It's a place that's been set up for the girls, obviously. This place is currently empty. I honestly can't remember what was here before. I bet I've got another video somewhere. If you look back, it'll probably say. The next one is at M&S Food Hall, apparently. So grub, basically. M&S Cafe. M&S is Marks and Spencer's. That's another UK store. And this place is open till 8 o'clock most days. 7 Saturday, 5 Sunday. And TUI. That's where you go if you want to book your holidays. I probably won't go around the whole place. I just want to see what the footage comes out like, really. And I'm testing out the microphone to see how that's doing. It's a little breeze, but it's not too bad. As you can see, the lights aren't swinging too much. Superdrug. Drugstore, well, it's mostly somewhere where you go and buy talc and shampoo. You might get aspirin in there. Mountain Warehouse, outdoor clothing. Black Friday up to 60% off. I mean, the stuff in here isn't particularly dear, you know. Was $79.99, now $39.99. Got some lumberjack shirts. I had a lumberjack shirt recently, but it was a bit thin. Those things look quite thick, you know, quite reasonably good. But the one I had was a bit thinner. I'm not really into woolly shirts either, but they're okay, I suppose, if you want to be warm. JD King of Trainers, that's where you get your training shoes from. Converse, Nike, etc. WH Smith's, kind of a newsagent's. They sell books and stationery and stuff like that. There is a Costa coffee through those doors in the daytime. Those doors do open, but at this time of night the The entrance to Costa is closed. It used to be open 24/7 because I used to call here and say we did go and get petrol or we went to Mackey's or whatever. We'd nip in there because there's a toilet at the back, which was always really useful. But they've started to lock the doors now. At night you can get into the inside, but you can't get into the loos anymore. Got to travel. Boots, the chemist, that is a proper chemist. Superdrug isn't. Boots is. Boots, you can get your doctor's prescriptions and things like that. Late night pharmacy. By late night they probably mean about 6 o'clock. Nah, maybe 8 o'clock, who knows. There's a donut and crepe. Is it crepe? 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 Crepe Suzette, right? Crepe. Pancakes. The donut place. So it's like an old vintage stainless steel looking caravan selling pancakes. And then there's another one here called Pedro's. I don't know what Pedro's do, but let's go and have a look, shall we? Pedro's do. They do a breakfast. Breakfast bap for £4. Hot drinks, regular coffee, £2. Street fries, whatever they are. Portion of fries topped with street sauce, what, they got it off the ground. And drizzle burger sauce, £5. Now, I'm sure it's really nice. Pedro's is not too expensive either. Might be worth a nose. And Boots is actually open normally. Pharmacy till 9 p.m. That's pretty good, isn't it? You know, that's not too bad. We do need a 24/7 pharmacy though, to be fair, but 9 p.m, can't whinge. Well, here we go. Got some baubles and a Christmas tree. I think these things are designed for the kids to go in and stick their arms and legs out of. If you want to get some cute Christmas snaps, here you go. I mean, Mum and Dad could probably get in there too, but cool, eh? There's a Christmas tree. No star on the top, what? Groom lounge, barber shop with seats where you can just sit and watch people getting their hair cut. A bit of a plug here. Rachel Dooner's Barbers. Dooner's Barbers on Google. If you live in the Deeside area, North Wales, Connosquay, Sharton, etc. She's the daddy. Nail treatments and pedicures. Yeah, Dooner, she's been trained up by a long line of barbers going back many years. And she's damn good. Black Friday event, Foot Asylum. Foot Asylum, your guess is as good as mine. I think it's shoes, but looks like they sell clothes too. Here we go, Black Friday, £124 down to £99. I can't read what make they are. Sorry, my eyes are too old. Body Shop, perfume, body butter, etc. You remember buying body butter in the 80s? No, me neither. Where the hell did all this crap come from? A sequin top for $18.99, H&M. I think H&M are pretty international, aren't they? You have those elsewhere in the world. Monday to Friday till 8 o'clock. So sounds familiar, doesn't it? Sounds like a familiar theme. Like a lot of the shops seems to be open till about 8ish. Not sure if all of them are. See if we can find any more times on any of these. Sports Direct. This is another place that deals with sportswear, obviously. Under Armour. What's Under Armour? Is that to protect your bits when you're getting rugby tackled? Here we go. Got some Black Friday offers here. Nice hoodie there, 19 quid. It's not bad, is it? Furry coats, 70. Parkers. Are they parkers? They don't look like parkers. I don't know, they just seem a bit... I can't imagine anyone turning up in a Lambretta with one of those on, but you never know. Fragrance shop. I guess that's where you get your perfumes. The Entertainer, toys, yeah, Monopoly, $8.99. Cheap as chips. A Nerf gun, $17.69. A Friends game for £3. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff in there for the kiddies. Peppa Pig boat, $14.40. What time are these open till? 8 o'clock. It's not bad, is it? Look at all those fluffy things over there. Looks like you got Knuckles, Chewbacca, R2-D2, a load of other creatures, Pokemons or whatever. Holland and Barrett, another place for getting your herbal remedies from. Black Friday deals on herbs and spices and concoctions, what have you. O2, if you want to buy a shop, yeah, if you want to buy a shop, go to O2. If you want to buy a phone even, save up to 600 quid. 8 o'clock on that place as well. Clark's, shoes. When you were a kid, your mum always took you to Clark's to get your school shoes because they were supposed to be quite good, well made, etc. I'm assuming that's still the case. Look, someone's got their trolley ready to collect as many shoes as possible tomorrow when it opens. M&S Food. To be fair, that looks like a really shiny, clean trolley with like wheels that aren't full of hair, etc. Unlike most of the trolleys that I see in the supermarkets these days. One front wheel is rotating wildly while you walk around the shop, whilst one of them is clogging up with masses of hair that it's picked up from, I don't know, somewhere. There we go, Naked, Lush. This is where you buy bath bombs that you get in the in the cheapo shop for £1 each, but in Lush you pay £7 each. Maybe they add a little bit more perfume to them, who knows. River Island, more clothing. And a dog. Yeah. Well, I might head back over to the car now because He's been sat around for a little while. How's it looking in the dark areas, this thing? It looks pretty good to me, you know. The wind's getting up, look, see the wind on the bushes and on the lighting. Is it affecting the microphone adversely? I don't know. Right, I'm going to walk into the dark now. See how this thing handles the dark. A few more shops along the way there. You've got your new look for your girls' clothes and Next, etc. Over towards the end you've got the cinema with the Grub. I like the glow on those lights. I'm really sad. I know I've probably mentioned it many times in my videos, but I really like an amber glow. Now these things, I'm assuming that these things are LED. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming so, because I don't think that this place will still be using sodium lamps. But they've got a nice glow to them. This is the kind of lighting that I'd like to see on the streets, really. Yeah, it's a bit dimmer, but it's not bad. You can see easy enough, and it's not glaring. I don't like the the blue light that comes off the LED lights that they use on the roads these days. It's white, but it's blue light, isn't it, that comes from them. It's, I don't know, it's just a bit harsh on the eye. And especially living on the main road. Used to have a lamp like that orange one there outside the bedroom window. Well, now it's a bright white LED light. And it's absolutely horrible. I find those a bit more, I don't know, peaceful. You know, if you want to go to sleep at night, that kind of lighting is better, I find, than bright white light like that stuff over there, you know. So yeah, when they announced that they were getting rid of the old sodium glow lamps, I was quite distraught. And even now on my videos you'll spot me stopping off and celebrating when I find one. There's still quite a few in North Wales. There's quite a lot of remote areas where they haven't actually managed to get to them yet, but they will. Eventually we'll be going LED completely, and I understand why. It's all for environmental reasons, what have you. And I'm all for that, to be fair. But if they can get an LED version that does that kind of light, that would be nice. That would be nice. Well, for me anyway. Okay, well hopefully this has come out okay. If you're ever in Broughton, it's in Flintshire, but it's on the border of Cheshire, near to Chester. Maybe worth popping in here if there's anything that takes your fancy, anything you like. Petrol's reasonably cheap. I think it's £1.40. I can't see it from here. £1.47 as of 20th of November. I think it's about that at Tesco's at the moment. Quite cheap, the petrol. So yeah, it's worth a look. Maybe go and see Pedro, or get yourself a donut. Pop into Costa's on the corner there. It's quite well hidden, that Costa's, really. You don't really notice it when you're walking around, and the entrance to it's quite small. But once you're in there, it's a reasonably sized place. Yeah. Frankie and Benny's across the way there. So there we go. Right, I'm going to go home now. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Sorry, it's been quite some time since I did a video. I think most of them have just been old uploads that I've made public. I do, before I go, actually have quite a few videos that I've never made public because I didn't think they were relevant, and a lot of videos I've got were really for the channel, how I envisioned the channel when I first started it up, and kind of still do, really. I don't really advertise. I don't really beg for likes or subscribers or anything like that. A lot of the videos that I've got are perhaps me and Jimmy walking around, but we'll be walking around an old town and we'll be chatting about how much the donuts were in the crepe shop or something, you know. And I thought, no one's going to want to listen to us talking about crap while we're walking around. But I have put a couple up and people have watched them, so maybe I should release a few more. I don't know. Maybe, if you're interested in seeing them. Me and Jimmy walking around graveyards in Chester talking about the cake that he's currently eating, you know. Right, okay. Well, take it easy, guys, and we'll see you hopefully soon. Hopefully this footage has come out okay. To be honest, on the screen it looks pretty darn good. Let's see how this Pocket 2 performs, eh? Righto, bye bye for now.